Hello everyone. Yes, in continuation with the previous video of graphing linear equations and finding the solution, whether the two equations given are parallel, coincident, or intersecting lines. That's what we did in the previous video. Now, in this particular video, we'll be focusing on graphing the equations and shading the triangle that forms between the three lines which are given, or between the two lines given and y-axis, or between the two lines given and x-axis, and then finding the area of that particular shaded region. So first equation, as you can see, I've taken three different equations. So I'm going to graph these three equations and then going to find the vertices, that is the vertex points of the triangle on the graph. Okay, so I've taken all the 3 points and the points are already been put in the table. So I'm just going to work out and get the points. So first is x is equals to 0 for the first equation, 2y minus 0 is equals to 8. So 2y is equals to 8, so y is equals to 4. So my first point is 0, 4, right? Then I'll say my x is equals to, sorry, y is equals to 0, correct? So it will become 2 times 0 minus, yeah, 2 times 0 minus x is equals to 8, correct? Yeah. So what will happen? Minus x is equals to 8, so x is equals to minus 8. So I'm taking very simple points. X is equals 0, I'm getting y is equals to 4, and when y is equals to 0, x is equals to minus 8. Right? These are my 2 points for the first graph. The first graph is 2y minus x is equals to 8. The second graph says 5y minus x is equals to 14. I've already taken the point x is equals to 1. So let's do 5y minus of 1 is equals to 14. So 5y is equals to 15. Why? The 1 goes on the other side. So y is equals to 3. Right? The next one, if I'm plugging in y is equals to 2. Right? So 5 times 2 minus x is equals to 14. Correct? In place of y, I have to put 2. So 5 times 2 is going to be a 10 minus x is equals to 14. So minus x is equals to 4 because 14 minus 10. So x is equals to minus 4. Correct? Not a big thing to go through it. So here when x is 1, y is 3. When y is minus 2, sorry, y is 2, x is minus 4. Right? The next one. X is equals to 0. That's what I have taken. So y minus 2 times 0 is equals to 1. So y minus 0 is equals to 1. So y is equals to 1. Right? The next, if I'm taking y is equals to minus 1. Right? So what will happen? Minus 1 minus 2x is equals to 1. Right? So minus 2x is equals to, this minus 1 goes there, so it will be added up. So 1 plus 1, 2. So x is equals to minus 1. Clear? So x is 0, y is 1. Right? Minus 1, so x is also minus 1. Am I clear? Sure? You can check it. Okay. So let's do the graphing. So let me just plot these, put these point in the bottom. 404 minus 80. Then it was 1 3 and minus 4 2, and the other one was 0 1 minus 1 1. Okay, now I'll be plotting the points in such a way that, sorry for the interruption, that all the lines are shown with the pink color. Then I'll shade it with a different color. So 0 4 4 minus 4 0 4. So this one minus 80. This one. And then I have 1 3, this one minus 4 2, 4 0 1. So this one and minus 1 minus 1. So minus 1 is this one. Let me quickly line it up. This is the first one. This is the second one. And this is the third one. Okay. Sorry. So if you see, this is the one vertex, let's say A. This is the other vertex, let's say B. And this is the third vertex, that is C. So somewhere it is minus 4, comma 2. And this is 1, comma 3. And this is 3, comma 6. So these are the vertices of the triangle which is formed by the intersection of the three lines. Okay. Am I clear how to do it? Let's take the next one. The next one they are saying you have to shade the, draw the two lines and the line intersecting bounded between x-axis. Let's see. First, let's plot these, find the points and then do it. So first one I'm saying x is equals to 0. So 2 times 0 plus y is equals to 6. So y is equals to 6 directly. Okay. The next is y is equals to 0. So 2x plus 0 is equals to 6. So 2x is equals to 6. That means x is 3. So 0, 6, 6. Yes, and 3, 0. Next. Again x equals to 0. So 2 times 0 minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. So minus y is equals to minus 2. So y is equals to 2. Right? Next. Y is equals to 0 I am taking. So it will be 2x minus 0 plus 2 is equals to 0. So let's shift the 2 on the other side. So 2x is equals to minus 2. So x is equals to minus 1. Right? So I got my 2 points for each line. Right? Which is 0, 2 and minus 1, 0. Let me put it down and graph it. So let's mark the first point 0, 6 and 3, 0. That's this line. Then 0, 2 and minus 1, 0. Right? So let me draw that. Something like this and something like this. Okay. Now they are saying that the region which is bounded along with the x-axis. That means it will be this one. Okay. And we have to find the area of this one. If you just pay attention to the question again, let's read it again. This is the triangle that we have to talk about, and they're saying find the, or sorry, find the area of the shaded region. So that means, can I say from here to here is the base of the triangle, which is from minus 1 to 0, 1, 2, 3. That means it's a 4. And the height is from here to here, which is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the height of the triangle is 3, base of the triangle is 4. So area is equals to half base into height, which is half 4 into 3, which is equal to 6. Right? Clear? What did I do? I have counted the number of positions. So minus 1 to 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4. And same way height is 1, 2, 3. Okay? The height is 3, base is 4. And I found the area. Okay? Let's take the next one. It was with the x-axis. The next question says that the area, shade the area of the bounded two lines with the y-axis and determine the area. Okay? So let's do the points. So first x is equals to 0. X minus y is equals to 1. So 0 minus y is equals to 1. That means y is equals to minus y, because that minus goes to the other side. The next point is y is equals to 0, right? So x minus 0 is equals to 1. So x is equals to 1. So this is minus 1, this is 1. Next, 2x plus y is equals to 8. So first, x is equals to 0. So 2 times of 0 plus y is equals to 8. So y is equals to 8 directly. Okay. Next, y is equals to 0. So 2x plus 0 is equals to 8, right? That means 2x is equals to 8, so x is equals to 4, right? So I got my points. 0 minus 1, 1, 0, 0, 8 and 0, 4. Okay? Okay, now let's plot the point. 0 minus 1 means this point and 1, 0 means this point. So let's draw the line. Okay? Next is 0, 8. So this point and 4 zeros. So this point. So somewhere like this. Right? So these are the two lines. Now we have to talk about the region bounded with the y-axis and find the area. Okay. So the y-axis means this one. Yes. And the triangle is this. Okay. So let's count the number of positions from here to here. I think it is 1 to 8 is 8 and then minus 1. So from here to here, it will be 9 positions. And the height will be from here to here. That is 3. So for this triangle, the base, because it's with the y-axis, the height is 3, the base is 9, because minus 1 to 1, minus 1 to 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the boxes. Okay. So area is equals to half base into height, right? So that will be equal to half 9 times 3, which is half of 27, right? So that will be equal to how much? 113.5 square unit, right? So did you see when it's saying y-axis? So we are considering the triangle along the y-axis, and here it was along the x-axis. Can you see here? Again, how did I count the base? I'm taking the end point, vertex to vertex, the number of boxes that are covered, the complete boxes, and the height is from the vertex point to the opposite side. Okay, and accordingly I put the base and the height because it's with the x-axis. Okay, same way here I went from the vertex point to vertex point. I've counted the number of boxes. Same way here from vertex point to the opposite, right? Am I clear? This is how we have to do the graphing. Thank you.